He's good. He's good. He's good.
Entertainment purposes only. All individuals shown are 21 years or older. All content is intended for adults 21 or older. I am a licensed medical cannabis station. Nothing illegal is shown or promoted on this channel. Anything you see is merely stage props for video production. Again, we don't support any illegal activities. Don't break laws. Change them. Free that plant.
What's happening, everybody? There I go. What's going on? What a beautiful day it is out. I'm a little late this morning. I went to go get my tags updated. You know, I'm in a new state now, so I went to go do that this morning. But they didn't have the title yet, so they have to put in a request for that. Man, how's everybody doing? I hope y'all are all doing well this morning. Oh, that sucks. Okay, game and shit. Man, I tell you what, though. I freaking got this carb cap to go with my e-nail. I'm going to just show you. I can show you. I'm not going to use this thing. But this thing works amazing. We'll use it later when we switch over. But this thing, let me tell you, we'll talk about it later after we switch over. It's the e-nail. It's a high five e-nail. It's available on my website. It's fucking awesome. Works great. I'll demonstrate later, not on YouTube live, because they're not friendly. Dang, that rig looks nasty. I'm going to rework that intro, Joseph. I've just got some, I had to get that one together quick when I got here. So that was just a real quick, new intro. I've got a lot of good clips, man. Maybe I'll get Joy to do it, or, maybe I'll get we'll figure it out. But new intro will be coming soon. Don't you worry. Oh, shit. Did I mention I tested that new bucket? Holy crap. And it's working well. It's doing its thing. It's working excellent. I'm very happy with it. It's Sally. Sally is settled back in the lair of the white mane. Man, I ordered 60 Dawson's Duds and a pack of Havana Pearls. But I also, this morning, y'all know I've been smoking these blunts. I don't know. There must be salt all over my shit. Because every time I touch my eye down here, I feel like I just put salt straight in it. Don't touch your eyes, you live near the ocean. Man, look at this. The black label, the black edition. This is that dark leaf, the Pennsylvania. If you know anything about cigars, the Pennsylvania dark leaves, they're known for the Pennsylvania broadleaves. They're known for being a thick, robust flavored leaf. So that's, we'll see what that's about in there. And then I got some of these Good Times leaves. We'll give them a try. I like these because they're cut like a backwood. Let me show you what I'm saying here. See how this leaf is cut like a wood, like a backwood would. It's cut how a backwood would be, but it's actually a good leaf with a stem in the center and not like all weird. Like sometimes, man, you open a wood and it'll be fucking weird. But this is a decent leaf right here. But these are cut, you know, in the cigar fashion. You know what I mean? Where you kind of roll it up like it gets rolled up like this instead of your, you know, how you traditionally roll your joint. But I like these Good Times leaves. I like the way they stick pretty good too. I did get a glue cut from Brothers Broadleaf, but I do like to spit all over my blunts. Yeah. Good Times leaves. I picked some up. I don't know where I got the other ones from, but I had a pack of Dark Russians that were really good. Then I got these sweets and I got those Russian creams there. Man, I got a bunch of different leaves here. I got almighty loose leaves. I've got, here, in fact, let's get out the cigar wrappers. That may be what we got to do to appease the YouTube gods. I don't know. Woke up, had a strike on the Dab Lab this morning, peeled it, it did not go through. Got that San Andreas Fault Line edition of the loose leaves. King Palm banana cream spray all day ×2. That's how much I like my banana spray. And then we got the almighty leaf from Loose Leaf. Da-da, more banana spray terps. Then we got that King Palm sweet natural tobacco. Then we got Banana Foster backwoods spray terps and a Black Russian backwoods spray terps. So we got a leaf selection. But we're going to look in these new ones we got here today. When we get to spinning up later, we'll see which one we're going. I think we're going to roll a reserve dark. Ooh, I got a pipe on the floor. Man, the banana ones are good, man. The banana ones be good. Oh, you got the freaking the King Palm banana terp tips. Get out, dog. Ooh. Man, I've got Khalifa candy coming also. I'm excited to get it. I just ordered some from Shop Hello Mary myself. I've been loving it. Man, I'm telling you right now, Khalifa Kush. I was just talking to Belinda at Shop Hello Mary yesterday, and she was like, she's getting ready to send me a box, and I just ordered the Khalifa candy and some rosin and stuff. And she's like, "Is there anything you know that you just got to have off the site?" And I said, not particularly, but I would really like to see Khalifa Kush on the site because, man, if you've had any Khalifa Kush, I've had it here in Florida and in Nevada, in Las Vegas. And it was phenomenal. It was actually better in Las Vegas at Planet 13 than it was at True Leaf here in Florida. I just got the 14 grams, JW. I got so much here, man. I can't. I could have got a whole ounce, but I mean, I just was like, I'll just get half. Yeah, well, I'm curious to see how it measures up as well. What did it say? It's like some sort of candy, I forget, cross with the Khalifa Kush. The one that he's got that just recently dropped in dispensaries, you know, under his name brand is the Baby Turtle. That's the one they're pushing right now. I haven't tried it. I'm trying to be part of the resurrection of the OG movement right now. It seems to be there's praise the Lord. There seems to be a renaissance of OG terp tasting, hankering in the market. People are looking for those OG terps now instead of all the candy. Man, don't get me wrong, there's some fire candy stuff out there, but we're getting our way back to the OG stuff. It's being more in the mainstream because that's the way it's got to go, man. Shit can't stay the same forever. People ain't gonna always just want the same stuff. Yo, what is up? Hey, let's go ahead and get into the little news here because you know we can't smoke on here. I'll tab over and I'll dab over and dab back in a minute here, and I'll let you know how the bucket works. But let's get into this. This morning, we're going back to the great state of Texas. You remember, if y'all tuned in yesterday, you remember when I went through the little headlines I had, we came across one about district attorney. And it looks like she, even before then, she was a railroad commissioner, Sarah Stronger. I still haven't read through everything. I just kind of got some information compiled on her. And we're just going to explore this stuff together. I was really interested because this is this is a freaking district attorney, a sitting district attorney, fucking blazed up on TikTok like this for Dan Patrick in the Texas hemp ban. So that shit is serious, man. All right, anytime we see like a politician that's actually willing to put their career out there on the line, to stand on fucking business for cannabis, that's huge, all right? If cannabis and cannabis freedom is important to you, I don't know about you, but I'm a single issue voter if I was a voter, but your boy's not a voter because I lost all my rights many, many years ago, back in 1998 for cannabis. So... but if I was a voter, I'd be a single issue voter because I don't think anybody else should ever go to jail for cannabis. But anyways, let's get into this with Sarah Stronger. Shit. Speaking of jail, I just got out of YouTube jail for whatever, I think, lighting or dabbing. I don't know. They won't tell you. They just say don't do that. We don't like weed. Right? So let's get into it, man. In August 2025, Ward County District Attorney Sarah Stronger, yes, a sitting district attorney in the Texas, okay, hold on. Yeah, lit and legally purchased cannabis joint on TikTok in direct protest of government proposed statewide THC ban. So I'd imagine she had her hemp joint she fired up on their ass. That is fucking pretty awesome, though. That really gets me excited to see that a politician would actually fire up on camera in front of... because I had somebody come in my fucking comments saying something about me being a grown man hitting a bong on camera. They just couldn't believe it. Anyways, let's get down to this. She's driven to New Mexico, bought the joint. Oh, she bought the joint legally, brought it back and then looked directly into the camera and taunted Lieutenant fucking Dan Patrick. Free that fucking plant. No, she didn't say the F word, but she said, free that plant, Dan Patrick. Regulate it, tax it. Stop wasting resources, criminalizing it. And I agree. I couldn't agree anymore. This is the kind of people, if you can vote, this is the kind of people you need to vote for. I don't care what animal they wrote in on or whatever. If you're a single issue voter like me, this is what you need. This is the shit you need to pay attention to, right? This wasn't a stunt for shock value. It was civil disobedience at its highest level from someone in a position of legal authority. She openly said that she proposed the ban was stupid and called for the end of smell-based car searches. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That is the number one way that they violate your rights, and then they go to seize your property, fucking, and all of these other things that they do is all these smell-based searches. And we need to, it needs to be federally unconstitutional on a smell-based search of your person or property. It's absolute nonsense. So big ups to her on that too as well. Why this moment matters. Texas has been one of the toughest battlegrounds for cannabis reform, both because of its size and its influence in the South. The fact that Republican DA, damn, she's a Republican, is willing to risk her reputation and potentially her freedom by smoking on camera speaks volumes about how far public opinion has shifted. That's fucking crazy, man. I can't even believe this. My phone's going nuts over it. I got some. Okay, sorry there, I had some text going on, but man, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's fucking awesome that this woman is standing on it for okay. When law enforcers themselves start publicly saying this is wrong, it's a sign the law is on borrowed time, man. It really is. And here's the next thing, man. Is like when there's something so commonly seen as being just like a stupid law, it causes a kind of more of a disregard for law in general. And that's not what we want, you know? We want people to respect law. And so for people to respect law, we got to do away with stupid laws that criminalize just adult behavior for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Because that's where we begin to get a society that respects the law. Because when everybody looks at us versus the law, us, this is not right, this is bullshit, it's, you know, it's not a good time. So yeah, getting the law to where it makes sense, where there is a common respect, would probably go a long way with, with just getting people to follow other laws in general. But when people don't, they see that you got a whole set of laws that just don't even fucking make sense, and they seem to be really unfair for all sorts of different reasons, then you have a mess. Let's see, from 1970s to today, the long road. In the 70s, being caught with even a fucking seed in Texas could land you in prison for over a decade. For real, man, I used to hear all kind of stories about people being locked up for 15, 20 years for a seed in Texas, man. And it was no joke through the 80s and 90s and shit there. Through the 80s and 90s, the war on drugs fueled mass arrests, destroyed families, and wasted billions of taxpayer dollars and money. I fell in that late 90s arrests on the war on drugs, but yes, sir. Fast forward today, a district attorney can light up and publicly, not without risk, but with an audience rallying behind her instead of condemning her. That's huge progress, man. Others who have risked it all, while Sarah Stronger stand in historic for Texas, she's not alone in using personal risk to push reform. Let's see what else. Here we got Loretta Nall, an Alabama activist who was jailed for possession in 2002, then ran for governor on a pro-cannabis platform. I don't think she won. This is just a little bit of information. Jody Emery, a Canadian political candidate and activist, arrested alongside her husband for running open cannabis dispensaries as political statement. Oh, wow. Fucking slanging weed as a political statement. Man, they're doing it different in Canada, right? Ken Gorman, a Colorado activist who openly sold cannabis for medical purposes in the 90s, serving time before Colorado legalized medical marijuana in 2000. And of course, San Marcos 7, whose protest is a direct ancestor to the kind of bold stand Sarah just took. Why is it tip important? You know, if you don't know about the San Marcos 7, there's in Texas, there's this group, and I believe it's in 91. They fucking blazed outside of like the jailhouse there in Texas, and they all got locked up, and some of them did like 6 months for it, but it was all in protest for, you know, for cannabis reform. But that was way back in the fucking, it was either, I have to look, it doesn't, this particular one doesn't have the, all the details of those guys. Texas is the second largest state in the country. A win here sends shockwaves across the South. It really does. Texas being is like, I mean, I just can't even explain how big of a deal Texas is. And it's one of those, Texas and Tennessee are two big ones for the South. What else we got? The Lone Star State has deep history of independence. Cannabis freedom fits perfectly with Texas ethos. Don't tread on me. I think so, absolutely. And we've, with the, as far as we've come now, it's like 41 states with some kind of, you know, state-sponsored, you know, either recreational, medical marijuana. You would think Texas would catch up. They do have their teacup, but I mean, teacup is so messed up that nobody even looks at that as an option. Everybody goes straight to the hemp market in the state of Texas because they have, the hemp market is so much better than what they have. Contact your lawmakers. Let them folks know you stand for cannabis reform and hemp law preservation. Let them know you're a single issue voter. And if they fuck with hemp, they ain't getting your fucking vote. Man, and most of all, here's the biggest one for me, man. Show up, show up, show up, show up. Attend the rallies, the town halls. Wear your fucking weed gear. I don't give a damn who you are. Carry a sign, something. Let people know that you're for it, you know, for real. Show up, attend rallies, town halls, public comment sessions. Use your voice online. Share Sarah Stronger's video. Tag lawmakers and tell your story. If you got a story, share it, you know. Share your story. I'm always sharing mine, you know, but, you know, everybody's got their own story. And if you've been fucking with weed long, I'm sure you've had your own run-ins, right? So your story could help somebody else. Could help lots of other people. So just remember that. And most of all, if you can still vote, if you still have those rights, support pro-cannabis candidates that are really pro-cannabis, that not only just say it, but like Sarah Stronger, they put the fucking action out there to let us know that they really mean it. But yeah, that's that for today. Oh. All right. Maybe we'll take a call a little bit. Here, I need to dab over and I'll dab back. We're we're going to take this and I'll let you guys know how it works. You can stay with me in sound, but right now, here we go. We're just going to do this. That way we don't have no trouble. Ohio's got the grow now, right? Which is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, guys, don't forget to check out the Twitter. We're always having awesome giveaways. Uploading old videos over there. Never get restricted or shit, I gotta turn the heat on to now. I'll never get restricted or suspended or deleted there, so that's kind of cool. It's really been frustrating with this YouTube lately, man. Like I said, I just got another strike on my Dab Lab. I'm constantly getting strikes. I am fearful that I might lose all my channels soon. I've already removed all the content from my main channel and started re-uploading new videos, but the other channels are starting to come under fire. We'll just have to see. We will have to see. Either way, I'll do what I'm doing. You know, I will continue. I have not heard that song. I do know Billy Strings, though. I listen to Billy Strings, you know, with my kids. I used to take them to guitar lessons and stuff. I listen to all kind of music with the kids. I had to look that one up. Billy Strings makes the funniest faces when he plays. If you know who he is, he be getting into it. Y'all, sorry it's taking so long. I didn't have my bucket heated up. I'm using this High Five E-nail, which is pretty freaking awesome. I love it. It's only $195 on my site. Well, I feel like politicians are about the same way as most teachers. Even if they are good when they start out and have the best intentions, the world just chews them up and fucking, you know, they don't have any sort of support system. And then they just got to find their place and just kind of exist. Yeah, Gavin, you can't see me. I'm on YouTube. I gotta hide my face while I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Man, after I finish this, man, I will come back over and drop some links, and we can go over to Kick and freaking party. Oh, that's my little directional carb cap here. Woo! I know, right? What is the world coming to? It's silly, man, but they got me spooked over here on the YouTube. I'm really afraid about losing my channels. There I go. I mean, I'm really, I don't even know what kind of videos I can fucking make right now that aren't going to get me in trouble. And it's kind of frustrating because I just like to turn on the camera and make a video. You know, I don't like to try to think about it too much. You know? Oh. I was thinking about this morning, man. Like, what if they do strike me out and I got to start all the fuck over again? You know, they did that to Koala Puffs and she never really recovered. And I ain't even got no damn following like her. She had like 600K subs and they struck her out, took her main channels and wiped her out. And man, it's like 4 years later and I don't think she's cracked 80,000 yet. I don't know. I hadn't looked, but man, Tata, they fucking struck out Krills. I try to be careful and like rethink what I'm doing. My wife's working with me, helping me now too. So, but she's a little ill right now, so she's resting up and recovering. But she's gonna be helping me. So we'll continue to have fun and make videos and do content on YouTube. But I kind of like, I like just doing the videos however, and just doing it. And it's always been fun to just make videos. And it's one thing that's made me back away from different companies is when they give me a little too much feedback. I'll be like, okay, well, that's cool. We just won't do yours at all anymore. That's cool too, because I'm not trying to babysit companies and shit. I'm trying to have a good time, check shit out, fucking hang out with y'all, Man, I'll tell you what, the High 5 E-nail works fantastically. It really does the job. Well, Hard Life, if you watch Creator Insider, they've just, tomorrow's the day actually, they're rolling out a lot of new restrictions. They're going to be doing face scans here on YouTube. They're going to be doing all kind of shit. Oh, no, she's at 303K now. Dude, she was at 50K like a year ago. So she's really bounced back in the past year. Because she was over 600K before. And then last year, whenever I started, the last time I checked, she only had like fucking 50K. But she is I would say the past 6 months, she's really put her foot on the gas. She's got back into making a lot more videos. She's been doing a lot more lives. Her YouTube, her freaking X is huge because they ain't never deleted that shit. But yeah, man, she talks in some of her old videos. That shit's sad, about she had videos with her moms and stuff. She don't have backups to any of them, and YouTube just wiped all that shit out. And her mom's is passed now, so that's really sucks, So, and it's hard to know, what are you doing or what I don't know. Yeah, I've noticed that too. I've noticed that. Yeah, I've noticed the blurring. So I'm looking at how to get that in my editing and all that shit. So it's just something you got to figure out. And tomorrow's going to be the 13th where they start doing the new stuff. Man, I haven't seen anybody really getting past these restrictions. It's, I guess, with you really can't show anything. You can't show smoke. You can't show product. All of it's like, I bet that right there gonna get me restricted. You know, just that on that poster on the wall. Tata, I'm gonna upload more on X. I've been uploading some of my older videos on the TJ Tab Lab. I went back to the Fiji Sunset, J Grows 420, and I started there. And I was doing one day upload on the TJ Tab Lab just so I could have, you know, a content stream going up. Not getting a lot of views over there or anything. They're all getting fucking restricted. No big deal. But I got a damn strike on a short. On a fucking short. I got a strike on a short. I appealed it. Got granted the appeal. Then I got another strike on another short. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I thought they want you to make shorts. And it was just like a short. I just took one of my other videos and put it in like a software deal. And you hit go and then it makes a bunch of shorts for you. And it's just like one of those. And so it's frustrating fucking with YouTube and weed, you know. And so what? And we're gonna figure it out. I was getting away with lots on YouTube, man. I was getting some videos through for sure, and getting them through to where the algorithm is a fucking major thing, you know. But yeah, now it's just new shit they're doing restricting them makes it a lot harder. Tell you what, I never even got a fucking strike on this account. Until maybe 2 weeks ago. I've only been uploading on this account for like 6 months. But I got my first strike. Let's see. Yeah, because I only have 2 on this channel. July 5th. Watch. But all my other channels been getting fucking struck like crazy. So can't take action on this one because it was deleted before I got the strike. So I uploaded it and then like a few days later I got a strike. And then I got a fucking strike. This is the podcast that we were doing. And just right in the middle, we got a strike. And that's why I was like, okay, we're going to have to change what we're doing here. Because I never got a strike on a live. Right? And you can see these are the only strikes I have on this account. So this is fucking pretty, like, damn, what's going on? So, yeah, if you don't see me posting for a while, then I'm suspended on that account. And I'm posting on another one, or maybe I'm suspended on all of them, and I'm just on Twitter or Kick or whatever. Speaking of, let me drop some links for y'all. Let's get over here. I would like to smoke with y'all, you know, as well, man. Shit. Here we go. Here is the That is not it. I'm going to get there now. Oh, God dang. What's happening, Gravy Biscuits? I'm finna re-roll this thing in a second. I recommend highly to go to Kick. Kick is probably the probably going to be your best bet. We do have Twitch too. Just be warned. I think that if you're going to go to Twitch, be prepared to buy a channel membership because there's commercials there. People are always talking about commercials, but I've got them turned down pretty much as far as I can. And but if you want to not see them, you have to do a membership. I suggest going to Kick. All right. So yeah, come on over. Don't be afraid, YouTube people. I can do whatever I want to on there. Yeah, I'm on. I just dropped all the links down there in the chat. I got Kick, Twitch, and X as well. But Kick is the best. Yeah, if you're not trying to spend money and see commercials, Kick's the place to go. But either way, man, Kick is even better. If you do want to fucking sub and support the channel, I get to keep a lot more of the money on Kick. So I'm always going to say Kick because Kick's not going to fucking send me any emails, tell me I played some music they're mad at me about, or said or did anything they want to delete me for. And they give me 90% or 90%. They give me the most portion of my channel subscriptions of any platform. So it's super cool. It's a win-win for everybody, I say. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in on the YouTube. We're gonna re-roll it. Your boy is ready to hit some dabs and smoke some blunts, man, and not just show y'all all my social screens. I want to smoke with you. So I'm gonna just restart this thing. Hit the links. Join us there. I'll see